waiting a few extra moments to give the introductions because the ad started late. 3, 2, 1, and we're here. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, Ozocorrect here, she, her pronouns. Back with another Thursday of Final Fantasy III. Last time, we got warning signs everywhere. Our ship crash landed and we ended up in the middle of a civil war, hence the title today. Everywhere we went, we basically got Dragoon weapon, Dragoon armor, Dragoon headpiece, and advice saying, hey, use a Dragoon for this next boss fight. And I looked it up over the weekend because I wanted to know just how fucked it was. Because the game was telling me I was fucked, but the game wasn't telling me how fucked it was. The answer's pretty fucked. So as a result, I've come a bit prepared today. And by that, I mean I've made 3 of my characters into Dragoons. The guide recommended all 4. You could do all 4. But I wanted to have at least some creativity with how I did. Let me quote the article I was looking at. You are not going to be able to grind out this battle. His lightning attack can do about 800 damage combined to the entire party, plus a physical attack. He will likely kill at least 1 party member per turn. He can wipe out the entire party in 2 turns. He is weak to air attacks. He is weak to the jump action from Dragoons. That's it. I have grinded up these characters off stream. I've gotten their Dragoon levels up to 11 each. I could have gotten more, but this was about an hour or 2 of grinding, and I didn't want to get too far because I didn't want to make the next parts boring. And also I wanted to see how bad it was. But I did prepare for it. And I just want to let you know that. Before I officially get started on the stream today and I take on this boss fight, however messed up it goes, I do want to remind everyone about the Discord server, specifically that I got gifted Minecraft this morning by someone on a different server. That means that not only is Minecraft streaming an option, but also setting up a Minecraft server for the Discord. That's up to you, that's what the votes are for. I just want to let y'all know. Yeah, I got gifted Minecraft. Just figured I would let the people know. Stream suggestions for just regular playing it, and for the server, it's in the announcements poll. Yeah, Pup's very interested in it. It was by someone who was in a different server when they gifted, and I don't know if they want to be known. That being said, they're more than willing to tell you. But anyways, I have grinded. We shall see if it is worth it today. I will put it this way, Mario, you do not know the person. Anyways, reminder of last week for those of you who were not here. This king essentially got possessed, we think. And he essentially ordered all of his soldiers into a civil war against each other for reasons. We don't know why. This guy trailing along with us, his name is Alus. He is the crown prince of the town, of this entire kingdom. And when he tried to go against his father or be like, hey, what the hell are you doing? He got kicked out of the castle. Which is why he's with us. We hope that with him along our side, we are going to be able to be let into the castle. Prince Alus, stand aside and let me through. I can't, sire. You've been branded and exiled by the king. What? The king wants to let them through. My apologies, sire. You may go through now. Please rest here for the night. Your audience with the king is scheduled for tomorrow. Good night. Are you asleep? No, not yet. I can't help but wonder what has happened to my father. Why would he expel his own son? Do you think he doesn't love me anymore? Sire. No parent would ever lose their love for their children. Your father must have had a good reason for doing this. Ark, I wish it was that simple. Don't worry, I'm sure the king will explain everything come tomorrow. I guess you're right. Oh, he has a knife. Alus, it's time for you to die. Father, what are you doing? Yes, what are you doing? Why did you stop? Kill him now! Oh, he stabbed himself. Father! Father! There, I am free of your bonds. How? How did you break my spell? I would rather die than hurt my son. Your plans are foiled. Oh, bother! Well, have it your way. I'll just skip to the part where I kill you all. Well, thank you for that. Prince Alus, stand back. We'll take care of this. So this is the boss fight I've been warned about. This is Garuda. My plan right now is to spam Cura and jumps. Anything else is inoptimal and risks my death. Even if I do this correctly, I might still die. Suddenly bird bitch, you are so true. One important thing to note is that attacks will not miss characters in the air. They simply will be redirected to someone else. So if everyone else is in the air, these attacks are going to hit only Ark. Up there's lightning. As you can see, it deals a lot of damage. This is why I was worried. I can heal myself at least. Take a hit. Take the lightning. Brings me almost all the way down. 2,500, 3,400, 2,200. Hit. Lightning. 2 of us are down. 2 of us are our last legs. Hit. Fight ends. We're barely living, even though I did not miss a single action. This is why I prepared for this fight. I hope you appreciate the preparation. Father! Oh, he's not living, is he? Alus, my son. Gigameth had put a spell on me. I was afraid you would never forgive me for what I had done to you. But you came back. That is what gave me enough strength to break Gigameth's bonds. Alus, the kingdom is yours now. Stop the war and bring peace back to its people. I'm counting on you, son. Father, don't go. I love you, Alus. And there he goes. You have my thanks. If it were not for you, I would have hated my father forever. No, sire, you'd never stopped loving your father. Thank you, Ark. I will take my father's place on the throne and undo what he was made to do against his will. That was his wish. You have my eternal thanks. You have saved Saronia and my father from Gigameth. All hail King Alus. You'll make a good king, I'm sure of it. And that was the Garuda fight. Luckily, everyone heals up after the fight if you survive. A convenience feature I'm pretty sure was not in the original, but is here. So thank you for that. That being said, Ark and Refi are now a level behind because of that. Because since they were knocked out, they didn't get any experience. Now then, we don't have vision of any of this area. Wrong button. I forget they don't have this sharper shoulder buttons. I will look for secrets, because there's usually shit hidden in these castles. Like, these cracked walls. When you see this cracked ceiling bit, that means you can walk through it. And would you looky here? Medusa arrow. Rusty mail. That sounds not great. Ice rod. Dragon hammer. Mangosh. Tomb of fire. Tomb of ice. Golem staff. Scholar hat. Boomerang. Celine bow. Tomb of light. Up! Look! Another cracked wall here. You can walk through this one too. And look, it's more treasure. Gaia vest. Viking mail. Dragon helm. Earthen bell. Viking helm. Rusty mail again. There's 2 more items left in this area to find. I don't know if I'll find them, but note that that's as far down as we can go. We do have to backtrack here. And you see I'm looking closely in case there's any sparklies I can hit. Because those sometimes will open secret doors. No secret pass on that wall. So we have a stairs down and a stairs up. I'm going to go up first. Got a lion statue. And another one. Doesn't look like there's anything hiding on them. So I'll keep going up. I assume Alus is at the top here. Yeah, probably around here. Gigameth's power is darkness itself. Darkness corrupts people's hearts. When you lose hope, darkness comes in to fill the void. With a timber reaching the world of dream, Noah's loot lies in a silence extreme, in the temple of time as it would seem. Thank you for the poem, sir. I must not let my father down. Not only must I bring peace to Saronia, but the whole world as well. There is much work to do and there will be time to mourn later. Please feel free to take anything in Saronia that may help you on your journey. That is the least we can do. Don't worry, I'm already on it. Also, this kid needs a therapist. At least one. Maybe 3. Beneath the sea under waves that mourn is the temple sundered by the god's scorn, south of Saronia between the 2 horns. There's a secret passage to the treasure room on the first floor of this tower. Yeah, I think I found it. King Alus never shows his pain, but he lost his mother when he was young and now his father. Orphan gang, orphan gang. Doesn't look like there's anything hiding up here. Then again, Saronia could just mean the kingdom as a whole. It's hard to tell with this. So we already went that way. And then this leads out here. Saronia is the most advanced kingdom in the world, especially when it comes to airship technology. King Alus fought all by his lonesome to restore peace to Saronia, the kingdom he loves. Excuse me, he had help. Rude. If you want to learn about the history of the world or legends of this land, go visit the Great Library of Saronia. We tried, it was blocked last time. It probably won't be this time. There's a door over here. Oh, there's mages. Before he died, the great magus Noah gave fragments of his own power to the 3 apprentices, Zand, Doga, and Uneg. Only once you're capable of creating an earthquake of that magnitude are the 3 wizards of the Dog Continent. The Nautilus's engine should be powerful enough to get you past the wind that guards Dog, though, the arrow-shaped promontory. Warriors of Light, you must now head to the Dog Continent. Name sounds familiar. It does. I forget where it is, though. Up! Cracked wall, cracked wall! Let's go. Gotta keep an eye out. And then there's another cracked wall to the left here. Although this one's a bit more vague about where to go. It loops around. And we keep going and going and going. Why? Why is there an icon there? You're scaring me a bit, game. Is there a boss fight here or something? Who is this guy? Passage ahead is closed. I used to hear it used to lead to an underground tunnel in the old days. Phoenix down. Phoenix down. Castle Saronia's treasure trove. Collect every item in Castle Saronia. Okay, so I guess the boss is on that other side there, and a different way is needed to get there. That being said, I am really glad I do not have to fight another boss right now. And I should probably change my job classes back, now that I no longer need to restrict myself for one boss. Gotta do the loop-de-loop. Up. Left. And out. I will give a cursory look around in case there's any interesting information in this tower. We are the Ceronian engineers, the greatest minds in all the world. We've been expecting you. We've unearthed and restored a flying ship from ancient ruins. It's called the Nautilus, and it's yours to take. So you're replacing the one you shot down for us. Thanks, I guess. Let's go, guys. Alright, so good news, we have a new airship. Huh? What? Hey, wait for me. That being said, I'm really glad I checked the other tower. We moored the ship outside the castle. Remember, it's called the Nautilus. It's a fine ship. Its engine should be powerful enough to take you through the winds that protects the Dog Continent. Okay, so it's the one down south with the winds. You're now the proud owner of the Nautilus. Speedy ship, 5 points. Obtain the Nautilus. Built by a genius engineer in the Serenity of old. That genius engineer was in flight on an airship when the world was covered in darkness. I wonder what happened to him. I think they're talking about Sid. Genius engineer's next ambition was to build a machine to travel underwater. Nautilus's speed is unmatched. Can you imagine how much awesomer it would be if it could go underwater? Gee, I wonder if we're going underwater sometime in the later game. Like, just a thought. What a crazy thought, I know. Master Cannoneer of this cannon. I even shot down an airship during the civil war we had earlier. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Really appreciated that one. He's so fucking proud of it, too. Thank you for saving Serenia Warriors of Light. Even though it's King's will, we have caused unnecessary bloodshed. May the heavens forgive us. Alright, so over here, you can see our new airship. We are not going to take it yet, because we need to explore the towns that we just freed. Yeah, Rusty Mail sucks. I don't know what the point of it is. I assume there is a point to it, I just don't know it yet. Ice Staff casts Blizzard. Ice Rod casts Blizzara. Ooh, that's a free level 3. Definitely take that. And then I did like Use a Viking. We'll keep Use a Viking for now. Like, he's been struggling, but, like, that's been an okay-ish role for him. $65. Oh, is the Dragon Hammer more? The Dragon Hammer's more. Deals lightning damage, too. Why does each job have a number? Is that the level? Yes, you level up each job separately. And the more you level up the job, the better it is. Nice. Up. Thank you for redeeming the hydrate there, pup. I did just take my meds, so I definitely need to be drinking more. Was worried it was a limited supply. Now, the only thing they do that with is how they allocate the magic spells in this game. Where you have a certain amount per level. Which is not the worst system in the world. Although it definitely helps that you can use spells for free with your staff. Anyways, we're exploring every city in order. We're going to go top left and we're going to go counterclockwise. Reminder that nearly every fucking shop in this game was blocked off when we checked. There's like 2 shops and one of them was the warning, Dragoon fight ahead shop. Doing this to replenish the magic for Refia. So as you can see, since we've leveled up, we have a lot more spells at our disposal. Lunith has 15 uses of Cure, which is really nice to save magic uses for Arc. Arc and Refia have leveled up enough to where they can get a level 5 spell if they want. But mostly it's more level 3 and level 4 spells that are really nice. The main building in this town that was blocked off before... Oh, hi. Yep. The main building that is unblocked off now is the library. And they're like, let this fucker through, he saved the kingdom. Don't do that to him again. So we have the Great Library of Saronia. And I don't know if this is plot relevant, but I've heard there's a decent amount of lore you can get from this game in this library. That being said, I don't know exactly where to find it. Ah! The Sparklies. Book of Owen 3. Everything is ready. I will now leave Saronia and depart for the experiment site. I will take my son, Desh, already an accomplished scientist himself, with me. For those of you who weren't here for earlier streams, Desh was a guy who showed up pretty early in the game. He had lost his memory after being kidnapped by a giant bird. And he journeyed with us until we reached a tower shortly before the fire crystal. At which point he sacrificed himself at a key cutscene moment, because he had found his destiny. Book of Owen 1. What's this ordering system? After many long years, it is finally complete. The device will enable us to lift and control objects of immense size and mass. If my calculations are correct, it could even control the very planet that we live on. Is this the theory for how the continent floats at the beginning of the game? Book of Owen 2. My current project is cryostasis, freezing objects for long-term conservation. Poetically put, an object in cryostasis could be said to be free from the flow of time. In theory, this should also be applicable to living beings. Ah, we're getting into the crackpot theories, the stuff like Walt Disney's Frozen Head. Hell yeah. No book here. Ancient Book Part 4. Can you tell me how to go in order? The 4 warriors who came from the world of darkness has stopped the rampaging light. Who are they? How did they come to possess their power? The only thing we know is that their bravery saved the world from destruction. Ancient Book Part 3. Have we abused the power of light? Flight is everywhere, overflowing. There is no way to stop it, and the inevitable outcome, doom. Okay, let's go from left to right here. The 4 giant statues will burn anyone who dares pass between them. Are those the statues I saw earlier? The 4 fangs we possess are the only things that grant us safe passage. I think I have 2 fangs right now. Light and darkness are kept in balance by the crystals of wind, fire, water, and earth. Left to right. Wave the Dark Blade. The mountains west of Saronia hold the secret to the Way of the Dark Blade. A town we need to visit? Notebooks to read on the walls. Perpetual engine theory. The governing principle behind the Wheel of Time is based on the temporal balance of antimatter. The Wheel of Time is a item that we got from one of the kings up on the floating continent and gave to Sid in order for our airship to be able to traverse from the floating continent down to the surface world. Airships in action. Our editors picked the top 3 most sensational, spectacular airships of the year. First, the Diving Nautilus. Second, the Colossal Invincible. Third, the Indomitable Enterprise. I see we've reached the clickbait section of the library. Anything else down here? Looks like we exhausted the lore. Not bad. I wish they would be in order for some of them, especially this front row. Everything else was left to right, which makes sense enough. Anything else worth looking at in this town? Any buildings to enter? Because the answer appears to be no. Oh, there is a magic shop here. Hey, yo, what up? You got any new spells for me? Let's see here. We already have Fyra. We already have Blizzara. Then we already have Thundara. We already have Cura. We already have Teleport. And we already have Blindna. So you are useless. Thank you for your patronage. Alright, so that's the top left town. And now we move down to the bottom left town. This one is the one with all the water that I remember. Yeah, there was like the water area where you just kept going down the steps and there was like one person to talk to if you did that. Hey, did you hear? People say that King Alus visited the tavern a few days ago. Really? I never would have fucking noticed. That's fucking crazy. There's a building over here. For those of you who weren't here last week, I'm going to show this off. But it's not really that important for this game. It's more important if you're playing the original NES version. This guy summons the fat chocobo. Chuck, choco, chuck. Do you like him? He's trying his best. He stores items if you have too many items, which was more important in the NES game when there was a limit to how many items you can hold. Especially considering you needed your favorite MTG card. I can believe that. Yeah, this is his debut, to my knowledge. But yeah, he's not quite as relevant now that your inventory limit has been increased. But he is a nice novelty to have around, even if it would be nice to have him a bit earlier, I'm imagining. You need to send me an image, the art is so good. You can post it in like the game discussion or game snapshots, I suppose. This is one of the shops that was blocked up to us the last time. Got any good shit in here, man? Brood Bracers, 11. We already have them. Gaia Vest. That's some nice fucking defense. We are not using the class that needs them. And we have one in our bag. Scholar Robe, we've already dealt with. Scholar Hat. Scholars just aren't that... I didn't mean to buy that! The X button is the same as the B button in some games. Darn buttons. Yeah, playing all these different systems really fucks with my muscle memory, especially as someone who grew up Nintendo. But that is firmly a skill issue on my part. I am not going to blame the game for that. Over here we have an empty house. Oh right, this is where you revive if you die at the beginning. He does legit consoles. Hey listen, I'd do legit consoles if they were easy to stream. Get a capture card and I'll see if I can do some legit streams for like Nintendo Switch or something. Otherwise, I'm working with what I got. Over here, we got... That was the Fat Chocobo. Anything else in this town? Other old man. Other old man. The tavern. Place we can't enter. Anything down here? No, it's just behind Fat Chocobo House. This guy still won't talk to us because there's chairs in the way, so we're too far away. Your bar is boring. There's nothing to do here outside of the story cutscene. Seriously, at least get like a jukebox or a piano. Yeah, this town was kind of a bust. I'm hoping I can find at least one place selling level 4 magic spells. That's like the goal. Southeastern Saronia. I understand that they have to, like, limit stuff. I do wish that there was, like, variations of the same song to indicate how it's the same area but kinda different for each of these towns. But then again, I am also not a game developer, so I'm kinda just talking out my ass. Nope, that is the way out. I know the way to the right is how you get to the chocobos. Hey JJ, thanks for the lurk. I already climbed the Dragon Spire, that's how I got a lot of my Dragoon gear. I do hate how there's like, hey, there's 2 doors here. You can't go in them. Fuck you. Fuck you, and fuck you in particular. Unofficial lurk in meetings. Hey, a lurk is a lurk. Anyways, it's time for us to switch who we are playing as for like 5 seconds and then go back to normal. Because that's how checking our mail works. Do we have any mail? The answer is probably not. But I still have to check anyway. Just in case they give us another side quest like the Onion Knight one. Stop messaging me, Dad! I don't know if I've told you, but there's supposed to be this legendary smith wandering the world. Rumor has it she fixes things so well they look brand new. Okay, you got any info on where she is? You just telling me folk tales? Thanks, Dad. And then nothing from Sarah. Move Refia to the back because she is a mage again. Reminded that you can yank a chocobo from here, and I will, because when are you going to turn down a chocobo ride in this series? Chocobo! Chocobos are awesome. I'm totally a chocobo believer. Alright, so I already went to this inn because the inn was open. They didn't stop those, thank God. Nothing around here. There is a magic shop over here. Do you have level 4 spells, sir? You do! Thank you. I will take one. Instant KO to weak enemies. I am never going to use you, but I will buy you. Dispels beneficial magic, like stat buffs? Oh wait, these are level 5. Kiraga. Oh, we have a revive spell finally. And protect. I'm surprised it's so high. It used to be a lower level spell. But then again, maybe I'm misremembering. Shout out to Ark learning level 5 magic before he learns a level 4 spell ever. Like at least Refia had Blizzaga. Got a level 4 magic shop around here somewhere, or did I miss that? So this is the one hidden shop that was specifically, hey, this is the Dragoon shop. Come in here for Dragoon stuff. And this is the shop for everything else. And by that we have, let's see here, Fyra. Oh geez, these are expensive. I might need to sell some shit. A lot of these items are just kind of useless by this point. Let's get rid of anything that goes from 20 to 30. Except the fire rod. Tempting to get rid of Scholar Hat just because when the fuck do I want to be a scholar again? Leaving these alone because I feel like there's a quest with them. I really do. Golem staff casts Rake. Don't need that. Don't need that. And I don't really want that. Unless... I feel like there's some sort of unspoken buff this thing has, but I don't really want it right now. Because I need spell money. What does break even do? I feel like it's a level 4 spell, so I don't think I'm going to see it for a bit. Anything else around here? Anything else? Another magic shop? Is this the level 4 one? It appears to be, and I was correct that Break is a level 4 spell. It inflicts petrification, so I don't think I want that. Well, like, I don't think I'm going to use it. Paralysis. Libra is basically the Scholar, but as a spell. Alright, more spells. More spells for the spell gods. And there you go. That is a much bigger spell catalog we got. Granted, we can only use Thundaga once, but we have staffs that can use Fyra and Blizzara whenever we want. And we have a spell that can cast Thundaras whenever we want as well. So we've got a lot of base damage, especially for a mage. Alright, so that was the last part of this area. That being said, I still need to figure out where the fuck I'm going. There's that one shade area, like Darkblade, that they were talking about in the library to the west. And then there was the continent to the south that we can now go through the winds of, which is probably the story location. Oh, this is fast. This is faster. We are zooming. Holy shit. And I hit the continent. Being said, I need to find the entrance point. Here. Just in case there's a cutscene here. Listen, ship goes zoom. I do not make the rules. But yeah, we don't even feel the winds here. This is a dead end. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Doga's Manor. Well, that was quick. Who dares trespass inside the great wizard Doga's manor? Seize them! Koopa! Koopapa! Oh, it's fucking Moogles. What are you doing? You capturing us? You dancing? I know you, don't I? Ah, the warriors of the light. Good of you to come, I have something to tell you. The one who is summoning the darkness into this world is none other than Zand. Zand, Une, and I were apprentices of the great Magus Noah. When Noah died, he bestowed upon us gifts, the power of magic to me, the world of dream to Une, and to Zand. Noah granted him mortality. Of course, Zand was not pleased. He covered this world in darkness and stopped the flow of time. Zand's plan was to stay his eventual demise by halting time itself. But then you appeared and restored time to its rightful rhythm. However, Zand seems intent on stopping time again. Come, you must help me stop Zand. Doga has joined the party. Not as I was anticipating. Come, you must escort me to the Cave of the Circle. In my room is a secret passage that leads to the cave. The candle on the wall is the switch that opens the hidden door. Hey, do you remember how to zoom in? Old Doga knew tricks. Have Doga join the party. 2 points. Thank you, I have just read letters. I just want to see if you had different dialogue because you were told to capture us. When Master Zand left, he said he was angry because the great Magus Noah only gave him mortality, Kupo. We got some... Do you have anything good here? Eh? Nothing really special. Master Doga said that the floating continent was created by the destructive waves of darkness that Master Zand called forth, Kupo. Oh, this is high-level magic. Firaga, black level 6, deals fire damage. Bio, black level 6 deals non-elemental damage. Warp, creates a rift to another dimension. Eroga, stone. Well, Eroga, white level 6, deals wind damage. Stona, white level 6, removes petrification. Haste, white level 6, increases attack speed. And then we have some level 5s. Thank you for the lurk, pup. It's appreciated. I'm going to buy the 2 spells that seem most useful here. I'm going to buy Haste, and I'm going to buy Firaga. Others can come later. Especially once we actually have the level to use these magics. That being said, again, our magic catalog is filling out. Lady Unae's asleep in the shrine south of Saronia, protecting the world of Dream Kupo. You can call Fat Chocobo in the hall to the right. Use Gazal Greens on the unlit candle. Yeah, that's why I got rid of those items. I don't really plan to do that. Ad time. Back in a few minutes. Alright, says we should be back now. This is where the Chocobo shows up. Looks like there is no other purpose to this area, so we will keep moving forward. Master Doga, are you going to the Cave of the Circle? That place is dangerous, Kupo. Don't go, Kupo. The Cave of the Circle is connected to the world of darkness, so the cave is filled with monsters from that world, Kupo. Nothing happens. Huh. This is a healing pot. And they say just that. And the magic book revives. Okay. Good to know. This opens a secret passageway. Up in that corner, huh? Oh no. This hole leads to the cave of the circle. As you can see, you must be very small to enter. The game is saying it is many time. Fuck. Space off. Yep, it's tiny time. Yeah, it looks like we're stuck that way for a bit. And this is important because it means our attack stat is going to be pitiful. Buff rats. Sure, let's call them that. These rods should help a good bit. They aren't exactly expecting us to pack this level of heat. Good thing you're pretty high level due to the OP boss. It's more so these items deal a lot of damage in one shot, because they're level 3 spells for free. Alright, we hit the first warp. Hey, let's see here. Rock Gargoyle. Go ahead and block our attacks. We'll see how much that helps if it comes to it. Ow. Ow. And note that's dealing like 200 damage to Luneth with the guard. Good news is since we're using all of our turns on these items that don't use spell uses, we can heal between fights. There's that level you two were missing earlier. And some job level increases. Alright, warp 2. Going across the log. No enemies found during the warp there. Warp 3. It appears we reached the end. Is there a boss fight? No, old man is just sick. We must hurry. My time has almost come. Man, we really see a lot of old people dying in this game. I will cast a spell on your ship so that it may travel underwater. Thanks. Zahapido Mu Quain? The Nautilus can now travel underwater. I mean, it is the Nautilus. Head south from Saronia. The Temple of Time lies between the pillars of Cape Twinhorn. In the temple is where you will find Noah's lute. What does Noah's lute do? It is a magic lute whose timbre will reach even into the world of Dream. You must use it to call Yune back from the world of Dream. I will now use the circle to enter the rift between dimensions and find the key to Eureka. Yeah, Temple of Time is a Zelda name. Your task is to wake Yune and obtain the ancient ship known as the Invincible. Oh, the number 2 in the clickbait article? You must hurry now. I will teleport you outside. Give my regards to Yune. Farewell, Warriors of Light. We will meet again. Underwater team in a submarine. Get the ability to go underwater with the Nautilus. 5 points. Well, first things first, let's get ourselves unminied, because fuck that. Secondly, let's go ahead and restore our MP. Because it's free. But yeah, that mini section was not bad at all. Mostly just restoring their magic uses. We have a second level 5 spell. Let's go. 30, 11, 8, 6, 2. Still don't have our level 6s yet, though. Which sucks, because haste is good. And probably something I'll be casting at the start of every boss fight once I get it. The only exception is that Kiraga is also nice. Alright, fast flying. So I'm flying up right now because I want to find the continent again, to find where the point we need to go south from is. So I'm going to go from here and I'm going to go south. Because that's what they directed me to do. I will save real quick. Just so I don't have to mini again. Did I loop? Appears I did. Oh, right, we're hunting now. Where the fuck are you? Like, yeah, y'all heard me. It was south of Saronia, right? Hmm. Maybe I can sink into the water whenever? Okay, it's that. I did not know that, and we are a lot slower underwater. We also are not immune from encounters down here. Light Rod should deal good damage, because that's a free thunder spell. Yeah, that's good shit. And clear. So how do we breathe underwater for these fights? I know they're not going to answer it, but it is a question I want to ask. Ow. Nice, nice. There is a map underwater. That's worth noting. Kagura. Ow. Ow. And fuck. Alright, that was my own fault for forgetting to heal between fights. How dare I? Sorry, Ark. That's my fault. Heal, Ozo. Go and heal. I'm not seeing anything, so I'm gonna check something after this fight. So I'm gonna check this because I think I might have had it wrong. I've been going down directly from the town. There's that little peninsula over there that might be what they're talking about. Because it could be like the whole continent. Yeah, like this little thing. This feels like what they might be talking about with those fangs. So you fucking idiot. Before we go in, I shall save in case things go to shit. Last thing we want is a long trek back. Alright, we have found the Temple of Time. And we have found Lizardmen. Huzzah! We are making good progress, though. If you excuse me going the wrong way a bunch of times. But that's kind of the part of the course for these games for me. Oh, he's dealing good damage to Angus with his high defenses. That's worth noting. Okay, the lizards are still weak to lightning. Good. Job level increased. Good, good. Can I go in these doors? It says, fuck you, give me a thief. And I say, ew. No. Alright, we have big boys. Chimera mages. That could be an issue. And it's not weak to lightning. It can use lightning on us, though. Ow! Okay, these guys are a problem. Ow! Well, that's just great. So much for worrying about over-leveling. Alright, let's look around for any interesting pockets of water we can enter. There might be places we can go before this. What just happened? We got 3 lightning bolts in a row, and it just eradicated the party in 1 turn. Before I could even use a heal spell, mind you. So either I need better armor, or I need better something else. Anything in here? Not down here. Yeah, I'm looking around for other secrets to see if there's something we can do to level up while also giving you new content. Like, it looks like there's a way through there. And that would be a new town we can visit. The annoying thing is I have the weapons to KO a lot of these guys in a few turns. It's just... Hey! Thunder! 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 There that guy goes. Job level up. Good job. Looks like I need to curve around here. Yeah, I see it. Preemptive strike. We get an extra turn against these fuckers. Which is good, because ew. What are these guys? Like, I don't think Marlin and Nemo want to live in this one. There goes the second one. Level up for Refia. Good job, good job. Now we curve around to the left. Almost there. Probably the last fight before we go up. This light rod, though, is putting in some work. It's very appreciated. $1,100 gil, 1,400 experience. And then we can rise up and I think we're good? Just in case there's a hostile welcome, it has happened before in this game. Let's save here. Doga's village. That's the guy we just saw in the mansion, for reference, and went to do the spell that made the ship go underwater. This is Doga's village. All the spells sold here are ancient, recovered and restored by Master Doga himself. This is level 3 magic. I already have all of you, but that's good to know that this is here. Anything around here? Level 4. Level 7. Quake, Breakga, and Drain. In addition, we have Kiraha, Isuna, and Reflect. These are all very powerful spells, but all spells I would need to grind a good bit of time on to get enough money for them. So this guy's worth remembering is here. Because that's level 7 magic. Real good shit. Once we're high enough level for it. This is level 5. This is level 1 mag. Oh, this is summoning for the evokers. We do not use evokers, nor do I exactly plan to, but that is interesting to note. Level 6. Firaga, Bio, Warp, Aeroga, Stona, Haste, Kiraga, Raise. There's also some level 5 there. Okay, so this is a useful source of information, but I don't think we have enough money to buy anything I want. Once I get money for level 7 spells, though, I am coming back here sometime. Because that is useful as hell. That being said, we do have to leave the way we came in. Ah, I almost got without a fight. Probably could have raised a few inches sooner. Ow. Not bad, not bad. And not bad. Arc gains a level. Refuse job level increases. And we are out of the water again. So the question is there anywhere else to go in this game, or is the game telling me, hey, you need to grind until you're far enough to get level 7 magic? Is the question, really. Are there any other little nooks and crannies that might have something? Maybe over by this island over here? Because there is this one island that's just kind of hanging out by itself. Like, you see what I mean here? This seems like there'd be something here. Is there? I am correct. We found the sunken cave. I don't remember if anyone mentioned this before in the game. That being said, another dungeon might be a good idea in order to get our levels up. Let's see what's down here. God, you're giving me flashbacks to the Garuda fight. To Delt. Dozemare. I still wish I could provoke more than one enemy. It would make this class so much better. Fire just 700. Hit. Hit. Light Rod deals 700 as well. Ow. There's one KO. And almost a second one. Hit. Cure. Alright, there's a full party burn. Not like a burn status effect, but just damage of it. There goes that enemy. Good stuff, good stuff. Making decent progress. Alright, make down the steps. Up chest. Chakram. I think that's a boomerang. At least if I had to guess. I am correct. It is a boomerang type, so that's for thieves. We have mermaids. My bad, it's sea witches. Good progress here. There you go. This dungeon at the very least seems easier than the one we're supposed to do, so... Even if we're not supposed to do it before the other dungeon, it feels like it. Up, another chest. Dual Tomahawk. Can Angus equip this? He can. It's not Thunder Element, though, so I'm not sure if I want to get rid of that. Thunder Element's very useful right now. Good to know we have this, though. We have Kelpie and a Lokai. Good progress, good progress. Job level goes up, level goes up. Words, words, words! Words are hard. Do I want to go that way? I don't know. Alright. Level up for Arc and Magic time. Let's use some of the Knight's magic. Some good damage here. Right, I forgot these guys have slightly more hit points. They can't just be one shot. Ow. Ow. And ow. That's one down, though. Lazara. Ooh. Getting good money. We have enough for one level 7 spell already. Okay, I did find the stairs. Now then. Looks like there's no path options here. Bridge. Bridge. Item. Level up. Job level. Good progress, good progress. This has an ancient sword. Inflicts paralysis. Attack up 25. See, that's a good upgrade there. It's this kind of shit that I went dungeon diving for. We're almost up to 1,000 hit points with Lunith, by the way. Ew, not these fuckers again. Stop bringing them back! Seriously, they're gross. And also, they're all ganging up on Refia. Fuck that. Are these weak to lightning? Yes, but not enough to kill. Potato with mouth and eyes. Yeah, we could call them that, I guess. Really rotten potatoes, but yeah. The Kraid from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles looking ass. I know exactly what you're talking about, and yeah, that's so fucking true, honestly. They do look similar. Obtained Arctic Wind. 4 chests. Cognitome. Diamond Helm. Metal Knuckles. And Diamond Shield. So Diamond Shield is 5 more defense. It's a 14 defense, protects against some status ailments. Diamond Helm also increases our defense here by 21 instead of 10. That's a boost of 11. Cognitum, I think, is going to be a scholar weapon. And then the knuckles are going to be for the monks, which we don't have right now. That being said, Lunith is really appreciating the upgrades we're getting here. Yeah, these guys again. Why are they so long? Killer Hermit. Ow. Yeah, get out of here, you. Ow! Could you not? Be really nice to have the person who can revive people not die first. Just saying. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, you. I wish I could make Luna's ability to protect step in at higher percents of health. Because, man, this sucks when this happens. That'll work for now. Up and to the left, there's more chests here. Yes, there are. Arrow knife. I don't think we have a unit using knives. Diamond mail. That's more defense for Luna. 15 more to be precise. It's a defense of 40. Got that Minecraft diamond armor today. And more of these fuckos. Just doing this to get rid of these fuckers, because good God. That magic does look sick, though. Level up. Good stuff, good stuff. Loki harp, in case we had a bard. I don't think we do. Okay, yeah, I already equipped. I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? And the last one here is diamond bracers. Okay, we got the full diamond armor set. Let's fucking go. Wait, you can't wear them. What's the fucking point then? Who can wear them? You know what? Sure, let's give you a diamond bracers arc. You need every bit of defense you can get. Phoenix down. I feel like there's more in this area. Can you stop targeting Arc? Well, there is one of them. Yeah, these guys are probably the worst enemies I've been facing so far. Lilith levels, Angus levels. Oh! Remember reviving. We'll heal in case there's anything around. shield, but it's a trap. We have a zombie dragon on our hands. I don't know if this is in the game yet. I know I saw a video about this on YouTube. I want to try this. I believe that in at least one game in this series we can do this cheese. Revive the zombie dragon. And I think this kills it. Ow! Thank you, Ingus, for diverting fire. Yes! It works! Let's fucking go. Job level increased. Level up. Alright, so I'm going to assume all of these have little boss battles attached to them. Yeah, it looks that way. This enemy is a Periton. Do that just in case we can see how much damage you do. And Periton can be provoked. Ingus, you're taking damage again. Ow! And Liz protects the other hit. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Good amount of healing there. Yeah, I might teleport out after this fight and deal with the other two chests later. Because this looks rough. Kira should get Ingus near full again. Thundaga. 2,168 damage. It didn't attack. Huh. Still doing this. I'm not trusting you. So we have Thundaga. Fire is already exhausted. Well, actually, I don't think we have access to level 6 yet. Blizzaga is, however, a level 3 Blizzard spell. Well, 3rd tier Blizzard spell. Hits. And blocks. Okay, so my plan's working here, but only barely. If we had less hit points, it would not be working. And less defense on Luna. Thank you, Diamond Set. That is 1,700 damage. Plus 600. Alright, the ad's starting any moment, so I do apologize for that. But you can see why I'm doing pretty well here. Got the heal off. Ow. And he wasn't at the threshold, so he does faint this time. And we get him. And of course it's right when Angus dies. Job level up. Alright, let's warp out of here. Alright, flying to heal. Huzzah. Other side of the continent? Other side of the continent. We're almost where the area we're supposed to go is, but fuck that right now. Head in and heal. Actually, there's not an inn in this town. I gotta go to the other towns, because I forget. Go ahead and rest. Wait a moment, get water while I'm waiting. Right, fuck. Where's the fountain in this area? And heroes snuggled into their twin-sized bed together, armor and all. So true. This is a magic place I already have been to. I need to find where the fountain is. Because that's the thing that revives people. I think it's in one of the other towns, which is frustrating. But yeah, we're kind of at a crossroads right now, because I do have a few options of what I can do. I can go back into that town and into that dungeon and do the other two bosses. Or I could try the Sunken Temple some more. But either way, there would be a lot of chance of repetitive grinding and or failure. So I do want to warn you all about that. Alternatively, I can grind and check strats off stream and do that next week again, like I did for the boss that started the stream today. That being said, there's so many people here, I'd hate to disappoint y'all. Let's go ahead and check. I think I'm going to try to get the last couple of treasures from that dungeon. And then if we have time, I'll try to do the Sunken Temple once. Because as things are, the party is definitely not tough enough. That armor only helps so much. I will take the opportunity to check the one path I didn't last time. That top right path in the second floor. Preemptive strike, that's very good. We have an extra turn to do stuff. There goes one. There goes two. And we start on the third. And without their numbers, they're definitely not as scary. It's only because there's three of them that I ever really have trouble with it. Nice. Nice go. Arc gains a level. Angus's job level increased. Just for a reminder of where my statuses are, right now I'm at level 31 here, with everyone in the party's main levels. In terms of job levels, we have Knight 28, White Mage 48, Black Mage 26, and Viking 24. Keep in mind that Arc is the only one who hasn't really changed the job because I've been really fucking stubborn about it. The birds. Fyra. That's level 3. Luckily it was on the mage, so it didn't do too much. The physical attacks on the mage are a bit more annoying. And the fact that they triple targeted him. You fucking bitches. Yeah, Arc's gonna be healing himself next turn. Fuck that. And there that one goes. Luth gains a level, and job level increased. Good job, good job. Get it, because job class... Nah, it's really not that funny. But yeah, shout out to Lunith for getting almost 100 hit points in like the last 10 minutes. Dude's up to 1,095 now. Anyways, this top right path was the only place I didn't really check before. There was a chest up here. Fuck. Tiger claws. I don't think I used those. Because that's more like monk stuff. Making sure I get rid of one of these, because them teaming up on one person is really the worst case scenario. 1,000 with the Fire Rod without type effectiveness is pretty good. Lunith can tank those, which is good to know. Blizzara, level 3, deals decent damage to everyone. But it should be pretty easily healed. We'll just group Cure. Light Rod should almost take care of the left one. It does take care of the left one. It's hard to tell sometimes, just because of stat variance. But yeah, JJ, who do you think's the comfiest in their bed? I feel like it has to be Ark. Refia could be similarly comfy without the hat, but like, Ark's just looks comfier around the top, because it looks like it has a hood ready. Ew, more brains. Oh, Refia's hit 1,000 as well. Looks like everyone's going to hit 1,000 hit points soon, which should help. A good amount. Lilith, again, is physically tanky enough to tank these guys when they're using physical attacks. That is not a guarantee. Yep, thank you for the Hydrate Redeem Pup. Thank you, thank you. I do tend to forget to drink more as the stream goes on, so it's actually really appreciated when y'all do that. There's the group Blizzara. Light Rod, and goodbye. Angus gains a level. Nice, nice. We're all level 31 to 32 now. Everyone except Ark is now 1,000 hit points, and Ark should hit it with his next level. More flying fuckers. There goes one. Hit. Fyra on the group. That's level 3 fire magic. For minimal damage, relatively speaking. We'll group Cure just because. Should be able to get rid of the right Dosmere this turn, and we'll start work on the left one. Mainly with magic, because magic is good like that. There goes the right one. Hit. And not quite there yet, but almost. Not one moment, disconnecting my controller. Thank you, USB. Ark gains a level, Refia gets a job level, Angus gets a job level. And that should put Ark over 1,000. The answer is... yes. Alright, we're almost there. And more importantly, this time we're high enough level that we actually have a use of level 6 magic. Not that I know we'll use it or anything. Chest contained Triton Hammer, but it's a trap. This is my shocked face. Alright, so what's your gimmick? I'm going to be using Cura on the entire party as we go, because I do not trust this game. I have Firaga if needed. I'm going to start with Thundaga, because we are in the water dungeon. Or one of them. And Angus can provoke. Is that a good idea? We'll find out. Cura hits too soon, so it's wasted. Ark, you're just too fast sometimes. Thundaga, however, is just on time. It deals 1,800 damage. Hit. 900 damage, and... damn, I might have built that guy up too much. Triton Hammer might be equipable by Angus. I'm gonna check that. Yeah! Holy shit, that's a good one. 110 for a single hammer. This stage in the game, that's good. And heal up Angus because he was the only one who took damage. Now then, Reflect Mail, but it's a trap. Ah! Ew. Death Claw. Cure on all. And we'll Thundaga ya. And provoke ya. And then we're gonna stoke ya. What does that mean? I don't fucking know, but it rhymes. Hit. Hits. And we do get the cure off after the attack this time. So that is 455 heal for Angus. Provoke again. Hits. Cura goes off right on time. Thank you, thank you. Blizzaga. Wow, these two were way easier than the first two bosses. What the shit? Job level increased. What did we get? Reflect Mail. 78. Protects against some status ailments. It's not a stat increase, but the status ailments might be helpful for a boss fight. We'll see. There's nothing else around here, it looks like. So I think that's everything for this dungeon. So guys, what do you think? Do you think this is good enough to take on an attempt at the Temple of Time again? Or do you think I should just do a little bit of off-stream grinding and come back next week with it? I'm fine either way with it. Speaking of Temple Time, hi, bye. You vote for grinding just to be sure? I will make sure to heal up first. God damn it, I did it again. I went... Oh, I'm gonna go heal in the town. Goes to the place without an inn. Ozo, you idiot. In order to heal up, you need to go to a town with an inn. With an inn! Complicated, I know. Alright. So we're gonna leave the town so that I can save. And then we're gonna grind off-stream to what? What do you think's a good number for off-stream grinding? Like level 34, 35? How high do you think I need to go for this? I will note we have even more spell uses now, which is nice. Seeing those MPs go up is fun. 35? Okay, I'll shoot for 35 then. Alright then. Well, this has been a pretty successful stream. I dealt with the boss that I had been grinding off stream for on the first try. Still let it be hard enough that you saw how bullshit it could be. Managed to get the ship, managed to get the ship to go underwater. Found the sunken temple, got my ass kicked, found a different dungeon, made it through all 4 mini-bosses. It had some harder than others. Got to show off that you can insta-kill a necro dragon, which is fun. Well, zombie dragon I think it was called, but same thing, same thing. But yeah, I think this was a good stream. Next week you'll get to see the sunken temple, hopefully a bit more in depth this time. Get it? In depth? Because it's underwater. Get it, guys? I'm so not funny. Let's go raid someone new. It's been a bit since we've done that. That being said, who do I want to raid? Believe Let's Go Ash is a friend of the person I've raided before. They are playing RimWorld in what's called the Viewerthon. They also have a command labeled !make me, which I am slightly curious about, I'll admit. I will warn you, there is a warning for mature audiences. I do not know how mature this stream is. So, take that at your own risk, but do give them a hello for me at least if you can. This has been Ozocrite. I'll see you next week for more Final Fantasy III, and tomorrow for Fire Emblem Sacred Stones as we hopefully finish the Erica split. Toodaloo.